Hey there, Pisces. Hope you are doing well, fam. As always, we are actually right in the thick of this solar eclipse energy. So, I have meditated. I have done some more clearing energy because this is a time of clearing to open up this amazing gateway and portal that's coming in. While this is, the final parts of Aries season with this eclipse, solar eclipse in particular, which is a new moon, effectively, this is about really the next chapter. Aries is known as the first sign or in the first house of astrology, and this is really about our identity, where we're heading towards, where we're going towards. As a Pisces rising, though, there is a very strong focus for Pisces on our resources, on our money, on our wealth. So there seems to be a lot related around our purpose and growth and heading into that, and what does that look like for us. And I feel this is a real kickstart, but an important part is just clearing out what we need to really step forward in who we are. So we're going to check in with the energies. If you haven't already, I have done a solar eclipse reading particularly, but today we're just checking in the energies overall. But in addition to that, guys, if you're looking at a way to help support, releasing something, forgiveness, there is also a particular ritual that I have posted online just to give you some, key tips on what you can apply to support your journey. So I'm just going to clear the energies with the Tibetan bowl and let's get started. Feel welcome to take a deep breath in, guys. Interesting, because the bowl doesn't normally shake around. So I'm not sure if that was the way that I hit it. But we are good, Pisces. We are good. We're just going to be moving this to the side. All right. Let's kick off, Pisces, and see what is doing for you. I'm Jamie, if we haven't met, and we do daily readings for our Pisces. All is brand spanking new, usually within 24 hours. If I need to do it in advance, I'll let you guys know, but usually the energy is very relative, okay? But things can change quite rapidly as well. So interestingly, we've got financial constraints showing up here, guys. This is sitting in the past energy. However, we've also got Angel of Love and Man holding a heart. I am feeling, just to let you know straight up, I am feeling a little bit of sadness. I'm not sure exactly what this is, but the energy coming through from these cards, I feel like there's some hope here amongst fear. I don't know if there's been a breakdown in a relationship of some kind that requires nurturing, support, love. But I also feel at some point in time, maybe this was, seemed like it was finance related, or there was some impact to your finances with this breakdown in connection, energy regarding a situation. So I'm not sure if this is a person, a place, your workplace. But whatever this dynamic is, I'm feeling beautiful hope. I'm feeling this glimmer and grace. But you might find too, and just purely because where the energy is in, I don't know in the last 24-hour, guys, but I'm just trying to think of the time of the reading. Might be, a little bit over a day ago when you watch this. But Mars, I believe, was, I think, squaring the moon. And holy shit, like, I felt like my insides wanted to erupt. So, Mars is fiery, and also very, Aries energy as well. Like there was just like, I don't know how to explain it other than I wanted to just fire up and explode. But it was like, I could feel it in my blood. I could feel it in my bones, just this eruption that wanted to happen. But it's like there was something underlying in it. And I don't know if something is coming back around for you guys, just as I was feeling it yesterday, trying to connect into the energy, reading your guys' messages and all the things coming on through. I feel you might be facing something here that maybe unspoken a little bit, or it's going to be revisited, and it's because it needs to be cleared out. So this could be around a discussion around money. This could be around your career. This could be around your purpose. This could be around your needs and what's important to you in a dynamic. But there seems to be some form of masculine loving energy where it's being showed and displayed and comforted and supported. So I'm just finding this, interesting here, Pisces. But let's dive in and see what Spirit has for you to understand a little bit further. So let's check in with this financial constraints. And it's interesting because with this financial constraint energy, it's like I'm getting, it may not be directly related to finances, but it could be more so to do with the way that you're experiencing a situation. When I think of financial constraints, when we think of, the pressures, the stress that comes with, when our finances aren't balanced, usually there's something else that's a little out of whack here. And I just feel like there's a conversation showing up, but I'm feeling someone is feeling bare, like they're not getting the nurturing that they need. They're not getting, the care, the support that allows something to feel full and allows something to feel rewarded and allows something to feel worthy, right? So I don't know what it is, but this could come in two parts subject to where you're at, regarding a situation, because this is a general read, guys. But I'm just feeling like someone within is feeling a little bit of lacking regarding a situation. But when I think of financial constraints, I'm thinking of stability. I'm thinking of connection, robustness, safety, in a connection or situation. So again, whatever that is for you. But we've got the Eight of Pentacles and the High Priestess. I also think there may be a part here, Pisces, where a situation, it's like your intuition knew something, and wow, there's so many messages coming on through here. I feel that there's many parts going on here, maybe too because I'm connected into so many different people's energies, but the messages are coming through are full, loud, and forceful, like they want me to share here with you. Okay, so first of all, and I've got my eyes closed, so if I'm not pointing at the right thing, I'm just channeling through. Right now is some aspect and element here that it's like you knew something was happening. And maybe it wasn't so direct in your face, knowing intuitively, but you used to do things, Pisces, to check in, to look at something because something felt, I don't know, I don't even think you knew why you were doing it. Looking at something, looking through something, researching something. And I don't think it made sense to you potentially here, but it has something to do with someone not giving to something. So that's what I'm feeling this energy is more about. Yes, it may be related directly to finances, but this is just what's showing up here and what I'm getting. The other element here too is that I think also too a part of some chapter that was closed, that you thought was closed. I felt like this was regarding something to do with your work, something to do with your career, or something, or a situation that you put a lot of energy and effort in here, Pisces. You worked hard, you showed up, you tried to deliver all parts of you, with this situation or connection, right? I think. And somewhere here, it's like something did open up and show up, but there's still some fear around it. And I'm not sure exactly what this is, if this is a person, an offer, money that was owed, but there's something here that did finally, I feel, come through or showed up. It was a bit slow moving energy. And I think this was Like this was a long thing. When I say long thing, 18 months. I'm getting 18 months energy. That something was happening here. You're putting effort in. You had an inkling about something. Something wasn't feeling right. Something was feeling like it was lacking. Again, this could be a relationship, but somehow all of a sudden, I feel the situation was shown. And again, it's like movement happened. Things happen, I think, quite quickly that allowed you to feel back in control of something, but then something slowed down. And I'm sure a couple of weeks ago, we got a similar thing about something moving forward and slowing down, something moving forward and slowing down. The offer is still showing here, whatever this is. This opportunity offer is still showing here. But for some reason, you're feeling quite a lack of something. We've got the devil energy connecting in here. What else do we need to know for this? Thank you. Yeah. So I feel someone here wasn't just doing the right thing. I don't know if it was actions, thoughts, behaviors. There's something here that someone wasn't showing up doing the right thing, and that's probably why things halted or slowed down. I feel it's a side or a situation that you may not know of this person, or maybe you did find out. Like I said, you've had this inkling about something, Pisces. I'm getting a bit of deja vu energy, so I'm not sure exactly what that is. I even think you were asking questions or like trying to dig into something without being overly blaming or inquisitive. But again, I don't think you even knew exactly what it was, but just for some reason you felt to do something here about looking into something or questioning something or just, I think you don't even know why. And maybe too, you were trying to keep that balance here. You didn't want to be stuck in some energy of trying to find some confirmation of something that you don't even know is true or not, right? But again, I'm getting some part of this rational, trying to stay rational. But in addition, I feel someone or some situation here, someone wasn't doing something healthy. Someone was bound to something is what I'm getting, but that has come to an end now. It has come to an end, but this seems quite similar energy to something, guys, and I'm so interesting. And I think this is from a few weeks ago. Maybe part of this is what's happening in the eclipse. This thing is just shining bright in your face again because something still needs to be healed here. Because something about a situation, maybe too, like that devil energy is coming back in, toxic conversation, toxic energy that you thought was done. It's peaking, okay? Thoughts, feelings about a situation that maybe hurt you in the past and you can't let go. Or maybe you have tried to let go, but now with this raw energy you're feeling, a bit of a stir. It's like you don't even know why you're feeling what you're feeling, why you're thinking what you're thinking, but it's like showing its face. And I feel like there's just something here that finally needs to be healed, said, done, or maybe even cleared out. But what is identified here, Pisces, with this 9 of Wands, 7 of Wands, and Queen of Wands with this 9 of Swords is whatever has been challenging you, your thoughts, your sleep, your feelings, your emotions around this situation. You are determined to not let this defeat you. And I love that feeling behind it. Important part is you still need to make sure that you are healed as part of this. But what I'm seeing happening here is that you do feel somewhat defeated, but you're not giving up here. You're really standing in your truth, in your power, and know what you need to do to stay strong and stay in a place of like, one, recognizing who you are, but also what you're not willing to tolerate, what boundaries that you need to set, and being truthful in this matter, whatever this situation is. Because I feel what's happening here is that the more in control you are, and this is really important because I don't want to contradict here, but the control in letting go. and trusting and sitting on your throne, essentially here, Pisces, because I'll say your throne in a sense of like, you've got this, you know this, whatever is meant to transpire will transpire, but you've got to have trust in something here with this angel of love energy. And the trust is in, if you've chosen to work towards healing something, making sure that you're giving that unconditional support to it, whether it's to yourself, to another person, or to the situation. Being unconditional in the sense of just sending it love and light and support. And sometimes it can be uncomfortable if there has been some form of trust or some form of unhealthy behavior involved, okay? But I don't know what's happening here because the unhealthiness has gone. It has ended. I feel like there's a fresh start here, but amongst this fresh start, there is still some eruption that's happening. And it could just be like some situation that you were hurt from, while you may have healed to a degree, understood it to a degree, let it go to a degree. It left you feeling like this. Okay. So whatever you've been working through, things make sense now, but it's something is just challenging your thinking about this situation. But I'm seeing you come through the other side here in great strength and in great power of who you really are. But I think this is a key part to your next chapter, Pisces. And this eclipse, I feel like, yeah, this is what I feel like here, right? I feel like that, I'm just going to move these over just a tad. That there is sadness with this. There is disappointment with this, but I also feel this is a part of you to let go. Yeah. I feel like there's some fear here of what else do you need to know? Is there more to be revealed? And it seems to be peaking right now. It's like you don't want to be back into a situation here. So I think you're trying to look at, I think it's important. Don't ignore certain things, Pisces, but at the same time, don't create something that's not there. You know, sometimes in the dark, we see certain shadows or feel certain things, or we're creating imagery in our mind which can have a little bit sense of illusion. And when we go deeper into that illusion, there's more fear. When we get deeper and deeper, it's like we go down this dark hole of just like, holy shit. And we notice that our heart rate's up, our mind is going 100 miles an hour, and there's this sense of fear, this unknowing, what about this, but at the end of the day, it's like it's surged up in creation. So where you're feeling some form of sadness, some form of disappointment, some form of lack, and I even think this is about you being hard on yourself because you knew. But I feel like this is healing. There's some healing going on here, and there's something that you're really working towards, that you want something to work here. But I'm feeling a little bit of fear and sitting. And I feel like just this energy is heightening it a little bit and making things, I'm going to say, worse than it is, but it's not ignoring what you're feeling, because what you're feeling is true. But sometimes the way we think about things and the way we think about a situation, and especially when energy is just pushing us, like I feel like you're in a washing machine right now or a dryer, and you're just bang, bang, bang. You know, when you've got that heavy, you know, maybe you've washed a blanket, there's heavy blanket and it unbalances, and then it says like you got to put it back in, and you're putting it back in and you can hear it boom, dunk, dunk, dunk. And I feel like that's kind of what's happening here, Pisces. And you're just feeling a little roughed up, sad, strong, and you're going through all these emotions. So I want you to know this is so valid. And at the same time, I'm seeing things like it's going to pass through. You're going to pass through this, but it's going to be felt if you're feeling it. And I'm sending you a whole bunch of love and support, and make sure you give that to yourself as well. Okay. So we've got the Six of Swords, the Knight of Swords. What else do we need to know with this moon energy? King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Okay. So Pisces, like I said, I'm feeling this energy shift out. I don't think it's going to stay around long, this. When I say stay around long, it might be a few days that you're going through this, going through a bit of a panic, going through questioning things, revisiting old feelings, situations, whatever. But this is a time to be cleared out, but it's also a time to trust in yourself. So what is ringing, what is peaking for you that needs to be paid attention? Because as much as something may have been done to us, or we were once put in a situation, we have a time to feel that. We have a time, we need to heal. But there's also this part too, that how do we not live it today by living it over and over again? You know what I mean? And it's not an easy thing to do. But wherever you're going here, like I said, this is going to pass and things are going to calm. You're going to feel the peace. I feel you're going to be supported. And interestingly, I'm seeing the person, whoever's steering this, is you surrendering to asking for help through God, through spirit, through the universe, and trusting in that, releasing and trusting in that. I'm feeling this very God-led moment for you. But in addition to that, with this calmer waters, I feel like someone here, this man holding a heart, whoever this is for you, there's someone who does want to nurture you. There is someone here that deeply cares for you. And I don't know if they've just been in, like, not necessarily hiding in the wings, but I feel like this person has been watching on. I'm feeling the gentleness here. I don't know if this person has at some point hurt you, but I'm feeling a deep sense of sorrow in them as well, like sadness. And it's like I can see through their eyes right now. Yeah, there's just this sense of like, I'm just getting sadness, sorrow, but it's the love for you. And I feel like there's some sadness for some pain that they've caused. So I'm not sure exactly what this is, but they may communicate this with you. I mean, look at this. This could be something you don't know of this person. This person may want to share something with you, okay? Because we see, I don't even know if you see this person right now, Pisces, because you're very focused on filling your own cup with this Queen of Cups energy. But it's interesting, the energy I'm feeling here to here. There's a lot of sense of peace, serenity, freedom, feeling whole. Like I feel very calm here. Here I'm feeling like a lot of energy. And I'm just, now it's like passing through. So I'm not sure what this is for you here. Maybe there was another person connected here. Maybe this person wasn't, this Queen of Wands wasn't savory. maybe wayward in some way. And it's something you did find out. But it's like too, I feel like this man holding a heart not necessarily has fear, but more so doubts in whether, if there is some healing that needs to occur here, whether this is the right timing, whether you're going to also work on something here. So I'm not sure who this is, but there seems to be two feminine energies and two masculine energies here. In particular, if I'm looking at man holding a heart, but I feel this man holding a heart is relative to this King of Wands energy. I just had a whole bunch of cards spill. Just give me a sec. Hanged Man, the Empress, the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. This person I feel is watching on what you're doing, Pisces, where you're at, how you're feeling. And I think when you come out of this energy of something that you're facing and working through. And like I said, this is going to be a short-term thing because I feel you've already worked through this. It's just rearing its head right now and maybe challenging your thinking and where you're meant to be and what you're meant to be doing. And it's going to dissipate and you're going to feel safe again, okay? Because you're going to get through to the calmer waters of being with, it's like you're going to go out of your body, back into your body kind of energy is what I'm feeling. But this person, once when they see you back into this energy of, or when you're back into that energy, it's like this person wants to show you they want this Ten of Pentacles energy with you. They want to be in that. They want to create that. They really love you, and I feel they really adore you. This could be someone you've already been with or someone you are with, and maybe there has been some form of disruption or you working through some shit from your past. I'm not sure exactly the situation here, but I feel this person at some point in time didn't give you what you've really needed. And maybe too, they got into their own toxic shit and energy. We have seen this over the months that, you know, things that have transpired in connection and energy and relationships. But I feel like this is to either strengthen something or to clear it out. And that's a decision that you have to make. This could be for some of you new love coming in. But this person, you may already know they're in your energy, I feel. At some point, I don't think you're paying attention to them, or maybe you don't know that's how they're feeling about you, okay? But someone wants something deep and loving and connected. I'm going to put this over here because I'm not liking that energy. Is very hard energy, very harsh energy. But I feel like this is, like I said, what you're working through. So let's get some final guidance for you, Pisces. On what you need to know. Some final guidance for Pisces to help support this situation. Okay, let us see. It's a lot of cards, but we'll take them. We've got official person, 22, mature man, change, expectation, adjudication. So interesting. Ooh. Pisces, with this energy, I am feeling at some point in time, maybe there was a consideration for some of you to divorce, go your separate ways if this was a connection. Maybe some of you have gone through that scenario recently where you've moved on from a relationship. But I also feel for some of you, this could be just something else in general, another significant part of your life related to your career. But someone that you sought advice from or who came and gave you, I feel like some form of news or information, someone that you would lean into trusting as a genuine, honest person. With this mature man as well and change, you may find as well whoever's coming in seems to have their stuff together. They've grown, they've developed. But I can absolutely understand from your aspect here, it's like, well, if you're coming back in or, you know, this is someone new or someone that you've already had a very strong connection with, there is some truth here of what it is that you need this time and being able to communicate that. I still feel as part of it that there just seems to be a little bit of pressure here is what I'm getting, Pisces, on what you really want. Maybe it is that you do want something to work, but you're really looking at if change has occurred, okay, in regards to this situation. I feel like someone is doing the work here if there is healing involved and there has been some toxicity. I do see that. And I do genuinely see that this person, the eyes that I see is sadness, sorrow, and really wants to make something here with you. So if that's not your story, then you know that's not your story. But for some of you, there is someone really genuine who's done a boo-boo, I think, and potentially hurt you. And I feel like this is rearing its head right now, for you to just work through these final pieces for whatever this next chapter is. But I think it's really important to express your desires here, Pisces, on what you want or what you expect. Even if this is a new relationship, it's not being demanding. It's more so just where you're at, what your values are, what's important to you, to make sure that you guys are on the same page. So when any challenges do come up, you've got the basis and the foundation to make the best decisions moving forward. For some of you, you could be meeting someone who's going through the final parts of their divorce. I just feel there's someone here that's going through a significant change, and gaining support as part of this change, but I feel someone has grown a lot as well. This other person, this other energy, I'm just getting like they've got a lot going on. There's a lot of changes that they're potentially making in their life. Maybe someone's looking at moving, giving information, changing jobs. Like this person's going through a lot of change. Maybe they are dealing with an ex-spouse, of some kind, but I feel this person is genuine, and I can see you watching on right now. I can see you pausing, watching, but the guidance here is that take your time for judgment, um, and just, feel into the experience. But like I said, I think it's important to communicate your needs and your morals, your values, what's important to you, to get on the same page here so you can evolve and you can really decide if this is something that you guys want, whatever this is. But sending you a whole bunch of love and support, Pisces. If you're new here, please feel welcome to like and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, but allows us to connect in and stay connected. I'll speak to you soon. Bye now.